32 degrees right now.
32 degrees and time for a little hump day humor. How about this one? My wife sat down next to me as I was flipping through the channels. She asked, "What's on TV?" I said, "Dust." And that's when the fighting began. How about this one? This one is a little story about Ray and Diane. Not Jack and Diane. Ray and Diane. Ray and Diane are at a couples counseling meeting. The speaker mentioned that the couples are so disconnected that 85% of the husbands don't even know their wife's favorite flower. 85% of the husbands don't even know their wife's favorite flower. Ray turned to Diane and whispered, "It's self-rising, isn't it?"
Flower.
Favorite. It's self-rising.
Yes. There you go.
There you go.
Oh,
all right.
Little gold medal humor there. I like that.
It's self-rising, isn't it? There you go.
You know, here's a marriage tip for you, for Ray and Diane. Your wife will never start a fight while you are cleaning. See, there you go.
Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. If you're cleaning.
While you're cleaning. I like that.
See,
that's very good.
I learned my lesson. I refuse to shop where they say, we treat you like family.
That's good.
I'm currently boycotting any company that sells items I can't afford.
That's good, too. How about this one? When my wife and I argue, I always get the last word. They're usually, "I'm sorry, you're right, honey." I always get the last word.
Perfect. It's been months since I ordered the book, How to Scam People Online. It still hasn't arrived.
Yeah, I like that. A man went to a diner in a small country town. He said to the waitress, "How do you prepare the chicken?" She looked at him a bit puzzled by his question and then answered, "We just tell them straight out they're about to die." There you go. Teaching children about fungus is one way to mold young minds.
Yes.
Right.
I like that. That's good.
Did you hear about the promo they're running at the pet store?
No.
Buy one dog, get one flea.
That's good.
There you go.
I like that. Okay. You know, today is National Pawnbrokers Day.
No, I did not know that.
And
no.
St. Nicholas is the patron of pawnbrokers.
Why?
Well, because he was, generous and he
nice.
people and so forth. So in his honor, and in honor of National Pawnbrokers Day, just a couple of pawnbrokers.
I like it.
While buying a new guitar from the local pawn shop, I asked if there was anything I needed to know about this guitar or my purchase. And he replied, "No strings attached."
That's good.
A Middle Eastern king was down on his money and began to sell off his valuables. Now, the last of these was the Star of the Euphrates, at that time the most valuable diamond in existence. So he goes to the pawnbroker who offered him $100,000 for it. "Are you crazy? I paid $1 million for this gem. Don't you know who I am?" The pawnbroker replied, "When you wish to pawn a star, it makes no difference who you are." And then I promised a song, too.
Yeah, right.
So this one is about a frog. He walks into a pawn shop, and the owner, an Irishman named Paddy Mac, greets him. The frog takes out a small figurine, places it on the counter, and asks how much he can get for it. Paddy responds that he can't give the frog anything for this cheap little tchotchke. The frog says, "But this is valuable. It was given to me by my father, Mick Jagger." Paddy shakes his head. Nothing doing. Then his wife, who overheard the conversation, comes out of the back room and says, "It's a knick-knack, Paddy Mac. Give the frog alone. His old man's a rolling stone."
Oh, his old man's a rolling stone. There you go. Add it to the little fit bunny. Hey, when pharmacists get sick, do they get a taste of their own medicine? What happens when you put your hand in a blender? What happens when you put your hand in a blender?
Put your hand in a blender? I don't know.
You get a handshake.
Ah.
Yeah. I never thought I'd be the type of person to wake up at 5 in the morning to exercise. Turns out I was right.
Very good. I love it. It's a knick-knack, Paddy Mac. Give the frog alone. His old man's a rolling stone.